why is Stuxnet fascism? It doesn't make sense to me because fascism is a political system, and then you say like some attack, whether it's offensive or defensive, equates to fascism, and I'm just confused by that logic, and I'm confused about where that comes from. Instead of answering, he just started insulting me.
If you criticize Trump, you have to deal with people like that being your ally, and it's like that's actually.
Oh, I know it's tragic.
Yeah, it's
well,
not
no,
good.
I don't, because there's plenty of there's a lot of Republicans that are still not pro Trump. So I think
Hey, I didn't mean to put you on blast. I'll apologize to be good faith if I said something
I don't really want
racist
your
to you
apologize.
intentionally. Yeah.
Oh, that's what's pathetic.
I wouldn't use
is that
microaggression.
this is what I don't like. I think like the people that call themselves progressive, the people that call themselves progressive are almost as bad as maggots, and I find you guys to be despicable, just the same.
What, me?
So
why am I despicable?
Yeah.
What did I do?
Yeah.
I'm a leprechaun.
Like,
that's racist.
You progressives are literally just the other side of the coin.
Wait,
you would do the exact same. You want AOC.
Right, yeah.
You want AOC to be put in power so that she can do the exact same shit. You want Bernie Sanders to be if Bernie Sanders' AOC was in power doing the same thing that Trump was doing, but the other way, doing it against the right or whatever, you would be cheering it on and saying, "Oh, it needs to happen." Blah blah blah. That's why I do not respect you people.
All the political vitriol is because of the bipolarization of the parties. I 100% agree with that. Welcome in, Grumple. It's good to see you. How you doing?
Your deal is Ghetto Raid. It's of I don't.
Super quiet right now.
I don't.
Shit, now you're having the same problem I was before with fucking StreamYard. It's good to see you, brother. Though. Welcome in. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't mean to interrupt. Teriak, you had something on the tip of your tongue. What are you saying?
No, I was asking if Teriak's progressive.
No, I was just shit talking.
Brandon was talking about how progressives are like maggots, and Teriak is like, "Hey, why are you saying that? I'm a leprechaun. Are you a progressive?"
Oh no, I just thought I heard something like you people are maggots or whatever. I thought I always like doing maggots as in like the insult, like the maggots kind of thing. But no, like for real though, like I'm quite like in terms of like technology. I think like the whole like I think like if like the bionic arms and all that kind of shit. I think that shit's cool and all that kind of shit. I mean, like I'm quite kind of like forward thinking in terms of
like
policy.
Are we good now?
All on a segue, but okay.
No,
hey, baby steps, baby steps.
Is this better?
You're good too.
Do you want to read? Can you elaborate? Well, I'm gonna ask again since you wanted to apologize.
So Ghetto Raid from Grumple over to EOD. I can't raid anybody on YouTube yet. So I said, hey, go check out EOD now. And
well, that was nice of you to do that.
Yeah. I was just saying. Yeah, I thought it was a little bit. I thought it was a little bit.
Stuxnet fascism.
Yeah, so
wait, I brought up Stuxnet 5. I don't know how many hours ago.
Describe a political action alongside like alongside an offensive military action, right? Because here's the problem: is if you see the U.S. and Israel both have a central cyber command, and they also have like special ops doing virus offensive programming, and as you have intelligence assets going into this. So it's difficult to not say that it's offensive. And so you're sort of asking in the same way, well, are all military capabilities fascist? Is that what a nation state is? And so that's sort of like, I don't reject critical race theory or like colonial political theories.
Jesus Christ.
But again, the other way is like, okay, so if you look at those same capabilities as they're actually operating out in the world, then what I would assume
a lot, buddy, but you're not.
What I would assume here is that
respectfully.
But if you can't say those go out in the world and they're not fascism, someone then makes that accusation. I don't know if I said Stuxnet was fascist. If I did, I'd have to roll the tape back, and that's a longer discussion. But
you did. You said their cyber attack against Iran's nuclear facilities was fascist. Which is Stuxnet.
It's really wild. I brought up Stuxnet like a while back, and nobody ever answered me on it. But
because Stuxnet wasn't like a
Grumple, your shit's fucked up. Your shit's fucked up. Like your frame rate is like 60 frames per whenever, and like your audio is really really low. Something like fucked all your shit.
All right, Doug.
Oh, thank you.
What are you getting at? You said that the bombing of the Iran nuclear sites is somehow fucking fascist. It's not fascism. It's just a military action.
Are we good? Teriak?
Yeah, I think we're good now, Grumple. You're 100.
Am I 1,000 frames per what 1,000 frames should be?
Kind of low though.
You look fine, man. That's just your shit internet out in the middle of fucking.
Can you define fascism for us, Duck? So we can maybe we'll get on the same page as whatever your brain's on.
Yeah, fascism.
No, I think that's just his face, to be honest.
Defined by
fascism
Mussolini. Fascism.
I don't want to define by Mussolini. I want to define by either you.
Mussolini wrote the doctrine of fascism. Are you
that's
fucking?
fine.
Are you? How fucking stupid are you? I'm honestly
I want you
so
to give
fucking
us your
confused.
No, wait, no, Duck. It's right here where you turn wrong. It's like if you don't want people to punch back, don't throw punches. And what you're doing right now, you're throwing punches. You're doing ad-homs right
This
now.
guy's a fucking idiot, dude.
No, stop swearing at him.
Are you gonna apologize again? In a couple of
No,
seconds?
I'm not gonna apologize this time because you came on and you're uneducated. You're uneducated. You woke up. You just finished jerking off. And now you want me to stoop down to your level so I can talk to you? That's fucking
Duck,
disgusting.
all of that's in a giant reach. Why would you say any of that?
That's like racist, yo. Why is he doing that?
Why would you say any of those
things? It's a simple
things?
question, and primarily it's one for clarification's sake because you keep making this claim that this is fascist, that's fascist, Trump is fascist for this A, B, and C. So what is it that you consider to be fascism? You said Mussolini. So the doctrine that Mussolini came up with when he sent his black shirts out to strong arm businesses into cooperating with the Nazi government,
or
right?
when Mussolini joined the Allies.
Fascism, so I brought up the guy who wrote the doctrine of fascism and was a fascist dictator. How is that not the definition of fascism?
That's fine. I just wanted to make sure that's what you were saying.
That doesn't make any sense. Okay.
That's fine. That's fine.
Do I need to bring someone from Oxford to fucking
done
Discord?
Now. That's an answer to the question.
We want you to use your frontal lobe to describe what you see as fascism.
Is the fascism in the room right now?
It seems like you're like, anything that a fascist regime can do. If that happens in any other type
let's
of
do it. Let's do it right here,
government,
right now. Okay, so my definition
is fascist because it could happen also under a fascist